If you clicked on this video, it's probably because something feels off. Not just a bad habit here and there, but a deeper sense that you're reacting to life instead of leading it. You start the day with intention, but somewhere between pressure, distractions, and overthinking, you disappear. And the strange part is, it doesn't feel like a big failure. It feels quiet. Like you're physically present, but mentally always one step behind your own life. You've probably blamed procrastination, lack of discipline, or even motivation. But what if none of that is the real problem? What if the real issue is something you've never been taught to notice? The state you're in before you act. In the early 1600s, a swordsman named Miyamoto Musashi became known for something almost impossible. He fought more than 60 duels and was never defeated. But what made him dangerous wasn't speed or aggression. It was something quieter. Witnesses often described him arriving late, disorganized, sometimes even bare or unprepared by traditional standards. Yet when the duel began, nothing about his presence felt unstable. His mind wasn't scattered by pressure. It was untouched by it. Long before modern psychology existed, Musashi had mastered something most people never even recognize in themselves: the ability to stay internally steady while everything outside demanded reaction. Centuries later, modern research began to describe this in different language. Studies from neuroscience suggest that nearly half of our waking life is spent in mental drift, thinking about the past, rehearsing the future, or reacting automatically without awareness. That means much of what you call your day is happening without you fully being there. You're not choosing every reaction, you're inheriting them, and that explains something most people quietly struggle with: why effort alone never feels enough. In a modern city, a young professional found himself trapped in this exact cycle. On paper, he was doing everything right: educated, driven, ambitious. But under pressure, he would collapse inwardly. A single rejection would replay for hours. A mistake would turn into a mental loop. A conversation would continue in his head long after it ended. From the outside, nothing looked broken. But inside, he was never truly present where life was actually happening. His manager noticed something unusual. It wasn't lack of skill. It was instability in state. One day he would be sharp and confident. The next, hesitant and distracted. So he asked him a simple question that changed everything. After something goes wrong, where are you for the next 30 minutes? And the answer exposed the real issue. He wasn't recovering. He was disappearing into thought. What followed wasn't motivation. It wasn't productivity hacks. It was something simpler and far harder. He was taught to notice his internal state before it took control, to name what he felt instead of becoming it, to physically anchor himself when his mind drifted, and to delay reaction long enough for emotion to pass instead of lead. At first, nothing felt dramatic. There was no sudden transformation, just small gaps appearing between trigger and response. A few seconds where he didn't immediately spiral, a moment where he could actually choose instead of react. Over time, those gaps widened, and slowly what used to control him began to lose its grip. He didn't become someone new. He became someone present. What most people call procrastination is usually not laziness. It's overflow. The mind becomes so fast, so reactive, that action gets buried under thought. The real skill isn't forcing discipline. It's learning to stay inside the moment before reaction takes over. Because the moment you can observe your internal state, instead of being controlled by it, your behavior starts changing without effort. You don't fight distractions anymore. You stop feeding them. And this is where everything shifts. Because once you see that your reactions are not fixed, that they are formed in real time, you stop treating yourself like something broken. You start seeing your internal world as something you can actually govern. If this resonated with you, don't just scroll past it. Subscribe and stay connected, because the next video goes deeper into the hidden mental patterns that quietly control your decisions every day, and how to break them before they shape your life. If this resonated with you, Don't just scroll past it. Subscribe and stay connected, because the next video goes deeper into the hidden mental patterns that quietly control your decisions every day and how to break them before they shape your life.